Released by Zuri Designs, which I am part of their design team. It is the lace mold, and we will be putting that on two of the squares. So, as you can see, here's the mold. It's a really pretty lace mold, and it's pretty thin, but you can use either resin. I'm using Amazing Casting resin, parts A and B. You can use clay. I've seen people use acrylic paint. They would put acrylic paint in here and let it dry in, the skin of the paint. I haven't tried it yet, but I do plan on trying it. I've seen people use these poly beads. I just tried it. It works, but for a bigger piece like this, because I had to make a lot, and it just, I don't know, I had to use a lot. The poly beads I think would work great for smaller molds. But so we're going to be using the resin, and now let's do the mold. So I'm going to bring you down here, and it's going to use quite a bit, and this does harden quite fast. Yeah, take my glasses off so I can see. Oh, and you're probably wondering what this is. So the squares, as you can see, are only, that big. The lace mat is a lot bigger than that. And I didn't want to waste a bunch of resin, so I just put air dry clay down as a barrier. Okay. I don't know why it's crooked like that. Okay, there you go. As a barrier, so I'm not wasting a bunch of resin. I'm gonna do 40 and 40. Hopefully that. Well, let's do 30. 30. We did 30. 6. Stir this quick. It's thickening up already. We gotta pour it quickly. We did it. We did it. And I kind of like some of this open, like on that other one. So I'm just gonna So I usually buy these bigger ones because these are, well, this is double. Usually it's half this size. This is 16 ounce. If you buy it at Michael's, they're 8 ounce each, 8 ounce of A and 8 ounce B for $25. I buy mine off Amazon. You get a better deal, so you can either buy 16 ounce jars, and then I got these at Michael's. They screw perfectly on the top nozzles, and then I also bought this at Michael's too. These are the bigger. This is pretty cheap. It's called Let's Resin. There's 30 ounces in this one. So you get 30 ounces of A and 30 ounces of B, which is a great deal. And then I just pour in here, because it's a lot easier to use in this bottle with the nozzle. I can throw all this away. Yeah, pick up some of this stuff here. Got a mess going on, and I'm gonna end up tripping and hurt myself. While you guys watch the magic. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Still sticky. When it's sticky, it's still cooking. As I like to say. It's still too sticky. Can't lift it up, it's too sticky. Okay, you guys, here it is. So we got some tears right here, but that's gonna be fine because I did like the natural tearing. It's just harder to grab when it's I can just get a side here and then we can lift it all up. Okay, so we got that. Very pretty. Let's see here. Cut off this part. Yeah, that I like a lot better. I'm just pushing it down to get so I know where to cut. Yes. No, you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just cutting. There. Okay. That I like. Took a couple tries, but I'll show you what it looks like. It'll look really good painted, so I'll probably paint it and then use gilding wax on top to bring out the details. So I'm just gonna put some glue down. Thin layer. Like that I can see the glue through it. But we will be painting over this. So what I'm gonna do now is lay something flat and try to get some of this glue up that's showing through there. I'm just using a paintbrush and water. Like I said, it's, you know, we're going to paint over this anyways, but just to give it a cleaner. what we're going to do now is, at first I was going to show you how I do this when the door was on the cabinet, but I thought maybe while it's still off the cabinet, that'd be easier to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to add black wax. Now this, I'm going to bring you down a little bit. So this isn't decor wax. This is black wax. And I'm using Dixie Belle black wax. So it's black. Now you're probably thinking, oh my God, you're going to ruin it. It may look like I'm ruining it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out the details of this. So first thing I did, I don't know if I showed it to you or not, but I sprayed it first with Easy Peasy spray wax, which is also by Dixie Belle. It's just a spray wax that makes it easier because I'm going to wipe it off. So it's always good if you're applying this black wax to put a clear wax first. So I'm just going to cover the whole thing with black wax, and then I'm going to wipe it off, and that will bring out the details. Now, if I was, so this will go in the detail. If I was going to use decor wax, you can't see me. Hold on. If I was going to use decor wax, that would be on top of the detail. The wax I'm using, it's called Best Dang Wax. This is going to go in the detail, not on top. I'm going to be wiping it off on top, and the black wax will be in all the detail. So that's the difference. Okay, let me see now. I forgot I sprayed my other stencil. But anyways, so I'm just using a stencil brush. And I'm putting a good amount on there. And I'm just going to rub it all in there. Now I'm trying to get in the details. I'm trying to really get in there. Because this is what, after I wipe it away, then you'll see in a minute when I like to do just little sections at a time. So I like to go in circular motions to get all the nooks and crannies, especially down there in that lace. Just do this little bit and then we'll wipe it off. Okay, so now we're going to wipe it off. And if you want it, if you wipe too much off, you can go back on, because like I notice on the flowers, it's not really going into the grooves. You can let it sit a little bit longer too, and it will stay, it won't wipe it off as quick. Some people may think this looks dirty. I like it because it brings out the details. I mean, I could go, now take decor wax and go on top and bring out the details on top too. You know, I could do both. A lot of people use glazes. It gives the same effect. Glazes, you know, is more of a liquid. This is more like a paste. But I like it how you can, you know, you can see all that. And I debated on what to use. You can also use paint and brush lightly on top just by using the paint, you know, like a dry brushing. Could do that, and that'll bring the details out. That'll bring the details out on like the raised sections. Same with decor wax. Like I said, this kind of wax goes in the details, not on top. I just think, and it also looks good because I have the black frame. So that looks good with it. And it's really easy to do. Can't really screw it up. It's like wax on, wax off. Little section right here. Okay, now we'll wipe it off. And you may think, oh, you're wasting so much wax, but believe me, I've had this wax for years. It goes a long way. I mean, I know it looks like I put on a ton. But that jar, I mean, I've been doing this for almost 5 years. And this is probably only I don't know if it's my first jar, because I don't use it, you know, a lot. This might be my second jar, maybe. Could still even be my first jar. And just keep turning your rag. See, it brought out the details. I don't know if you can see. I'll try to bring you in a little closer. I know the shadow's in the way. But I'll show you a close-up when, you know, when it's all said and done. So I can see because I left it on a little bit longer. On this side, so I can see it. I can see the flowers a little bit detailed more. So I'm just gonna go over the flowers a little bit more. Leave it sit. You can take as much away as you want, or as little as you want. And this will harden all the wax. You may think, oh, it's all clumpy and dirty. But that's the look. That's what I'm going for. Let me try to bring you up a little bit closer. So you can see the details. But paired with black trim and the fabric, I love how it looks. So here it is, all finished. It's not staged. I just wanted to give you a quick glance at it. And that's what the lace looks like after the wax. Fabric. Raised stenciling on the sides. Both sides have the raised stencil. Inside you got the 3 shelves with the fabric. The door. I'll be making reels and taking better pictures, stage pictures after all this. But I just wanted to give you guys a look now that it's completed.